began with a photograph.
I got a train to catch.
A single act of unthinkable evil.
What happened?
I saw it.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Beyond the Gray Media. This is Josh here checking in on you out there in YouTube land. How we doing? How's your week been? How's your mom and them? The weekend's almost here. Tomorrow's Friday. I can taste it. It's so close. Might as well get through the rest of tonight with one of the best movies from 2008. Criminally underseen, underrated, super brutal, sharp and brutal. It says right on it. Clive Barker's short story, The Midnight Meat Train, starring the awesome Vinnie Jones and Bradley Cooper before he kind of blew up and Stars Born to everybody, right? Excellent, excellent movie. So happy to have you here. If you could, like, comment, subscribe, all those terrible things I make you do all the time. Let's get into it. So my history with The Midnight Meat Train goes back to probably like 2011. I just moved out of the city and I was watching a film in this new place I was at, and it was recommended by me from some of my best friends in the world up in Salem, and they were like, hey, you should check out this movie, The Midnight Meat Train. It's got the dude from Lock, Stock, and a bunch of other movies, Vinnie Jones. It's pretty brutal. I think it's right up your alley. Really gory. And I was like, I don't know. I seen it when I was walking through Blockbuster Hollywood Video, and it just looked kind of cheesy, the cover image. I was like, doesn't look like it's for me. Holy shit, was I wrong. I was way, way wrong. The first thing I noticed about this film was the style. The style, the color palettes, and the gore. The blood splatter in this movie looks incredible. I mean, it's gonna blow you away. But overall, this movie's got this crazy kind of dark bluish, almost like you're in this really bad dream, kind of subversive nightmare that you just can't get out of. And that just immediately, I was like, oh, this looks cool. This looks really good for being just a DVD at the time. Next major thing I noticed was the gore. The gore and the amount of just digital violence that's coming right at you. It's on another level. It is pretty incredible. The blood color, the way it splatters everywhere. Our lead character, Mahogany, played by the great Vinnie Jones, he crushes this role. I don't think he barely even speaks. Spoiler alert. I should have said that first. Fuck. I can already tell this is going to be a longer review. I was going to try to keep it to just 4 minutes for you guys, but I get excited just thinking about it. And there's so many cool effects in this movie, and it is kind of like a little drama thriller, kind of, neo-noir, fucking a little crime, fantasy. It's got everything, so bear with me. So the basic plot of Midnight Meat Train is it follows Leon, who's played by Bradley Cooper, who is a photographer who is not doing so well. He needs to take some pictures to get some notoriety, to keep the lights on, to keep his wife from fighting with him, right? And he gets closer and closer to photographing crime, and ultimately he decides to take a train where he witnesses a brutal murder. And as he gets closer and closer to the truth about the murder, he becomes obsessed with it. He can't stop thinking about it to the point to where he is stalking this guy at home, at work. All hell's gonna break loose. I mean, he's a vegetarian for parts of the movie, and spoiler alert, when he orders the meat from one of those delicatessens or whatever you call them, awesome scene in the movie, and it's pretty, you almost feel bad for him that he's gonna, if he's gonna be a vegetarian, just do it. But ultimately, as Leon gets closer to the truth, the film's tone changes and it becomes grittier and more intense to where he's not sure if he's actually experiencing this. Is he dreaming? Is this a conspiracy of a darker side of the underbelly of New York? Is this actually happening? And it just starts to ratchet up the gore and ratchet up the suspense to where Mahogany, you're gonna have to see it to believe it. I mean, the ending of this movie, without spoiling it, is the best part of this movie. And I think that's what you want from a horror flick like this. You want the brutality, you want the story, you want to care about the characters, but ultimately you want to know what's happening. Why is this person murdering people on the train at midnight? Where the fuck does he go? And what you end up finding out is that he should not have fucked with this power in the first place. You get the answers you're seeking. The payoff is incredible. This takes you to a whole other world visually, and the things that you see, it's totally Clive Barker. Totally. And it's a pretty good adaptation. It delivers. it messed with me for a little while after. Not because it was scary, because I was just like, I can't believe I just seen that. That is such a crazy idea for an ending to this story. It blew me away. Blew me away. You get everything you want from it, and ultimately it's a cautionary tale, and it becomes so effective. I love, oh, it's awesome. It would be a sin. It would be a total fucking shame if we didn't talk about the actual villain's weapon. Vinnie Jones has this cleaver-like thing, and he swings it with such force that, dude, I mean, it wreaks havoc all over this train. Wherever he goes, he's hurting somebody with this fucking cleaver. It's so intense. Guys, before we wrap up, go ahead and strap up, because we're going to jump into some of the best kills, some of the best gore that this movie has to offer. And then I'm going to quickly just say, please continue, like, comment, talk some shit down there, subscribe, share it with your friends, share it with your grandma. I don't care. I'll try to be nicer if you want me to. Whatever you need from me, I'll do it from you. I'm starting to get some positive feedback, which really makes me feel good. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, we're going to come back at you soon with another video. Until then, cheers.
Now serve, as we all do.